Good morning, everybody. It's Greg from Greg Cook Photography, and once again I'm here at the train depot here in Cleveland, Tennessee, and we're going to do some photography today. As you can see, I've got a few things laid out. I've got Ray's speeder that I picked up with my granddaughter yesterday. I also have a couple of the Clone Commander Grees that I'm thinking about unboxing. And I've got some other stuff in my car as well. I'm not really sure what the plan is right now, but I think we're going to build, as you can see around me, the depot is pretty much a depot. Got, you know, concrete, got a block wall. It's got some character to it. I've done a lot of big photography here. I like the neutrality of it. It's just a good location. As you can see, also it's noon and I'm completely in a shade right now, which makes things a lot easier for the photography, getting the settings right, keeping them consistent with all the figs. Got a really loud diesel truck going by, but I think what we're going to do is I'm going to build a diorama. There's all kinds of old pallets and shingling, and just there's stuff laying around here, all kinds of wood. I think I'll build some kind of little diorama and maybe video some of that process, just to see, hey, this is what you can put together from nothing and what you have around you. So let me get things organized a little bit, sort of get a game plan, and I'll come back here in a few minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. So I went out and I scavenged around the area here and came up with some pretty cool things that I think we can actually make something really cool out of. Number one, found this just block of wood. It's got a really cool green patina on it. Also found this chunk of concrete. It's pretty cool. This was actually pretty neat as well. Just some wood slatting on some chicken wire and various pieces of different sizes of wood. There's tons of this brown vegetation laying all over the ground. I don't know if I'll use it, but hey, we'll come up from there. There's all kinds of various types of rock and asphalt and small stuff. But to begin this, I found these old roofing shingles. I like the texture of this. I found several various size pieces, and I think this is going to be my base. I'm going to lay this down first. I'm going to try to figure out where exactly I want to put the actual diorama for what I'm going to do. But this is going to be the base of everything. Let's call it the floor. And once I get this laid out, then I'll start building everything from there, and I'll be back here in just a minute. Hey guys, all right, we're back. So as you can see, I've laid down the roofing shingles. Got a nice little base here for that. Again, it's got dirt on it, there's twigs on it, there's just, and it doesn't matter, that just gives it more character in my opinion. I took this piece, I'm going to make this sort of the centerpiece to build from. The cool thing about this piece, it has some of these nails and staples in it. Be careful when you're handling this stuff, because you can get cut on it pretty quick. So let's see what we can come up with. I'm going to leave the camera running and I'm going to build a little bit, then we'll go from there. I think the next piece I'm going to use is this bigger piece with the chicken wire. I know that I like the fact that it's back here, so we can actually mess around with it and see what we can get coming up on it. I do like this chunk of rock right here. It's pretty cool. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I think I'm going to put it over here, because the thing about it is, when I actually start shooting, I'm going to be shooting it in this angle, so I'm not really too concerned over here as much. So I might actually adjust some of this. You can bring this up a little bit more. I can actually take some of these pieces and overlap them to give me a little bit more depth. And you can be really creative with these. You can finagle them any way you want to, lay them however you want to. I do have an opening here, so let's see what we can come up with. And you know, and again, there's really no rhyme or reason to it. You just start building and seeing what you can come up with, see what looks good, what doesn't look good. Just layer it up. I know that I'm not really going to be shooting in this area, but I'm thinking about adding some kind of a fill content to it just to give it some good reflective qualities. This bigger piece actually works pretty good to add more height. You know, and again, we can take some of this dried up vegetation, just really just, you know, gnarl it up a little bit. You know, you can really be pretty cool with some of this stuff that you actually just find laying around. This green right here might be a little bit too much. Again, just keep building and see what you can come up with. All right, let me get the camera, and I'm gonna stop recording for right now. I'm gonna get the camera and I'm gonna come over into my perspective and let you guys see what this looks like. I still have some extra stuff left over. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the rocks and some of these smaller pieces. And when I come back, we'll see what I come up with. All right, guys, we're back. So here is the completed diorama that I made. Let me adjust the camera a little bit where I can tilt it, get you guys in a little closer. Overall, it's not too bad. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think we can come up with some pretty cool stuff. I think I'm actually going to I don't know which figures I'm going to use yet, so as you can see over here, I've not unboxed anything, but I think I'm going to use the clone grease, the clone commanders. I think that'll be a good choice for this. So give me a few minutes and we'll unbox and set some stuff up. Hey guys, I'm back. Alright, so we got the diorama set up. I've got my commander grease, and one of the things that I really want to do with a lot of these figure photography videos, I want to keep them in the box. I think I want to start showing you guys me actually unboxing them in the wild, setting them up, photographing them start to finish. I think that's one of the things I really want to emphasize on this series of me photographing these figures. So without further ado, let's unbox. I did cheat a little bit. I actually went ahead and cut the tape. Found me a nail here because I left my knife at the house. So let's unbox. And this is actually the first time I'm actually going to see this out of box. So I've had these in my house on my shelf, so this is the first time that I'm seeing these. So really a cool fig. I think I love the camouflage and everything on these as well. You can't really see it, but I actually have let me slide this forward a little bit. I actually have a towel here. I do recommend that when you go out and photograph your figs, and have a towel, something, that way you can put all the loose parts on it. That way you don't lose nothing, you keep everything in the same area, and it works really good. So I'm gonna make a little noise here and get him out of the box. that wasn't too bad. Wouldn't put the clamshell back in. Let's grab number 2. I'm not going to do, this isn't a review of this. Anybody that's watching this, they know about this figure. So I'm not even going to do anything like that. Everybody knows it's really cool looking, so I'm just going to concentrate on getting things set up, getting poses, and shooting some photos. All right. All right. Put this back in the box. And also, as it bites me to get back in the box, when you go out in the wild and you do things like this right here, be respectful of where you're at. You know, clean up your trash. Don't just leave it. So, all right, I'll show you a close-up of the clone Commander Gree. There he is. He's actually really pretty cool. Love the camo. Now to decide how we want to do it. We're definitely going to have the larger of the guns. We'll use it first. See what we can come up with. So yeah, this is the fun part to me, is actually getting out and, you know, you spend all this money to buy these figs, and you know, we see them in the boxes and everything else, and I don't know, to me this is the fun part, is to actually get out here and pose them and put them in some really cool, you know, situations and just have some fun with them. So there's number 1. Let's see, now the next point is just trying to figure out what I'm wanting to look at, what I'm wanting to see, what is going to jump out at me. Getting posed up. I think I'm going to have this head turning a little bit this way. The second one, I don't know if I can get these in his hand or not, but we'll try to put the oh, there we go. Whoops, I had it. Put the binoculars in this hand. See if I can actually get it to where he's been looking through them. Use the smaller weapon. Sorry, I'm not proficient on. I love Star Wars, but I do epically fail a lot on the technical terms for some of the weaponry and things like that. All right. I didn't realize it's got a little antenna back here. That's pretty cool. I'll have to get the other one out of the clamshell. So we're going to pose him similar. All right. And I usually try to get more eye level so I can sort of see, you know, what I'm looking at. All right, so let me get my camera and everything out, and we'll start taking some pictures. Hey guys, I'm back. All right, so I've got them in position. I've got them to where I like what I'm seeing. Just adding a few more little details. Don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, but there's a train coming, so you might actually hear the bells going off. All right, camera wise, Canon 7D Mark II as always, 24-70 L series lens as the train is a coming. It's gonna get loud. Apologize, but you know what? This is what happens when you're out in the wild. You have to deal with things happening and not going your way. This isn't a studio. This isn't a closed set. We have everything going on, and I want you guys to experience it. So starting out, just so you guys, if you want to know, I am actually shooting at 1/25th of a second. My f-stop is 4.0, and I'm shooting an ISO 200. My focal point will be on the lead figure, which will blur out the back figure. So let's see what we come up with, and I'll show you the photos in the preview after I get done snapping them. So again, I like to get down more of an eye level just to see what I can come up and compose. It gives me more of the stuff in the back. It also gives me the opportunity to move left, right. All right, let's see what I can come up with. Move this over just a hair. All right, let's see what we can come up with. All right, guys, I know you probably won't be able to see this good. Let me see if I can. Probably gonna blur out, but anyway, that's right out of the camera. I'm digging it. So I think what I'm going to do is reposition. I'm going to leave this one looking this way, but I'm going to have this one look back over this way. Almost like he's like, you know, what was that noise type thing. Come down really low. Get the focal point where you want it. Nice. Now I'm actually going to come up a little higher. Shoot down, see what I can come up that way. I'm going to move him over just a hair. Very cool. Very nice. Love it. While they're in this position with this diorama that I built, we can do some headshots, we can do some full body shots. That gives you a really nice, cool background. So let's grab a couple of those. Single body shots. Move my focal point again on the head. Drop down a little lower. Very cool. Come over to this one. Move that focal point over just a little bit to the left. Make sure everything's in frame. Nice. Very nice. So you can get some really good body shots. Let's try to do a headshot. I'm going to grab this one. That's pretty cool. I like that one. I'm going to bump my shutter speed up just a hair. Drop this down a little bit on that focal point. Boom. And the cool thing about this one, got him and the back figures blurred out. So that's really cool. Alright guys, I'm going to set things up a little bit differently and see what I can come up with. I might actually have some more figs with me. I'm going to see what I can come up with, see if I can position them a little different, and we'll go from there. Might even bring out Darth Vader as well. I've got him in the car. So see you guys here in a bit. Hey guys, back with you live at the Scratch Built Diorama Clone Commander Grieve photo session. So as you can see, I put my camera on my Platypod Pro. I'm going to try to do something. There's a bunch of these little small rocks and pebbles laying around. I'm going to try to do some kind of an action shot to grab some of this debris coming in. First thing I need to do, and that's the beauty of this Platypod Pro. And no, I'm not sponsored by Platypod Pro, but I just want you guys to know how cool this piece of equipment is. As you can see, the camera is very unstable right now. I'm gonna put it on a self timer. I might try to do it over, I'm not for sure, because I'm gonna manually focus onto the figure before I ever start. The cool thing, getting back to it, is the Platypod comes with these levelers. and they actually screw in to the actual base, and as you adjust it, this one's coming down. Now you can see I'm perfectly stable now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in live mode, and I am going to zoom in as much as I can, and I'm going to manually focus right there. Alright, let me take one test shot. I like that. Alright, so now we're going to actually put the actual camera into a timer mode. We're going to try that. We're going to see what happens here. We're going to put it in a 10-second timer. I'm going to grab some debris. This isn't Memorex, this is live, so I've got the composition. Press the shutter speed. It's counting down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Missed it. Let's try it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if I got anything. No. But the cool thing about it is I'm actually adding things to the actual diorama. So let's do this. Let's get this back into live mode here again. Let's try some. Sorry, had to get more shrapnel. Alright. Let's try this again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what I got. Alright. I think what might be the problem, I think I might be zoomed in a little bit too much. So, get some more, recomposite, see what we can get. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we got something that time. Not great. This material is a little heavy, and it's a little hard to actually do this. I'm actually going to try to do it out of live view and see if I can actually do it one more time. Here we go. We don't need a countdown, but I'm going to give you one anyway. Left-handed. This is going to be terrible. Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I completely overshot and threw that clean over the top. Let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, let's try it one more time. I'm gonna make one more. I'm gonna take that off of timer. I'm gonna take it off of the high speed. I'm gonna take it down to a single shot. Let me grab a little bit more. See what I can come up with. I'm not going to get as much this time. I'm just going to take a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is try to come over the top. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Still not having no luck. But that's okay. I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm gonna see if I can find me some little lighter material. I meant to bring some canned air with me, and I forgot it. I failed on that. But again, we're adding debris to the diorama, that's okay. This is all trial and error. It's not perfect by any means, and you will have to actually do this over and over and over again. It is not a formula. I mean, the angles and things like that, that's a formula, but the actual process of doing it is trial and error. So let's do this. So I can see the timer. Hey, that's part of it. It's trial and error. It's trial and error. So I'm gonna keep fidgeting around, see if I can find some lighter material. If I can, fine. If I can't, that's fine. I'm getting a good cool shot of this. I love the fact that he's in this position here, because you're actually getting almost like a bunker position, which is cool. So even if you don't get what you were wanting to get originally, you can still come up with some pretty cool stuff. Let me take this off timer again. And you switch back and forth between, timers, manual focus, autofocus. Just depends on what you're actually looking for at that time. But you can come up with some really cool shots. And that's the whole purpose of this. It's about getting out and having fun with your figs. So I've got a couple more figs in there. I've got the Samurai Star Wars figs, and I think this might actually work pretty good for them too. So I'm gonna drag them out. I'll show them to you here in a minute, and we'll photograph them. Be right back. Hey guys, I'm back with you. As you've seen in some of my videos, these plastic shoe boxes, I love these things. These things are absolutely great for not only storing your figs and all their accessories, but they're just really cool. You can get a lot in these. This is what I always keep my figs in when I travel to and from location. I buy them. They usually come in a stack of 10 for like $10. They're like $1 a piece. They're really cool. You can, as you can see, you can actually label them, and that's what I do with all of mine. I actually label what they are. These are the Tempo, can't pronounce it, Sand Troopers. So we're going to break some of these out, and these particular figs, I absolutely love these. I spent a year in Japan when I was in the service, when I was in the Marine Corps. I really love the Japanese culture, and I absolutely love these figs. These are really cool. These are the only two that I have. I'm actually considering getting more of them, but these I really do. I like. They got a lot of good detail. And since these figs come with a lot of accessories, I use a smaller container to keep all the accessories with them. And you can also keep any documentation that you want to keep with it. So for this particular scene, I don't know yet. I love them when they got their swords, so I might actually set them up in a sword position. So let me get things set up. Let me figure out which one I'm going to use first, and we'll be back here in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. I want to do just a real quick little segment, just showing you one of these set up in the diorama to let you see what it actually looks like. I think it looks really, really cool. So yeah, I think this works out really, really good. All right, be right back, guys. Well, guys, hope you've enjoyed this little video. I think we've covered quite a bit today. I've noticed that my battery's actually running a little bit low, so I'm gonna have to call it the end of this video. So hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. I really enjoy bringing this content to you guys each and every day. So till next time, guys, have fun shooting your figs.